To Pa's little brother. Get out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the bell, and we are about underway. Sorry if I might be a little out of breath. I just ran back over from the ring to get in this spot. I'm here, the voice of Pure Pro Wrestling, Mickey Bird, and I'm on the commentary table tonight instead of my usual spot at ringside with The Firm. The Firm tonight being accompanied by the Gigolo, Josh Vallon. And guys, I gotta say, the Gigolo is looking great lately, up from over 300 pounds at one point. I'm pretty sure he's lost 50 or 60 pounds. The Gigolo is way closer to that slim and trim 185 than he's ever been. I gotta say, he is looking beautiful with Gorgeous Gary New at his flank. And you always know with Gorgeous Gary at ringside, the reason I'm over here is he can do my job, I think, even better than me. Gorgeous Gary is a tactician in the corner. In the ring now, BitDon, the king of crypto, with a big, strong shoulder tackle to another large man, a tank in TNT, Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor with his usual partner, the other half of the Bomb Diggity, Big Pie, and Killa Callus Miller as their third. The Bomb Diggity and the Firm, no shortage of history between us. I feel like just about every week we're dealing with these morons. As BitDon stands tall, every week the crowd cheers and loves Big Pie, and they love TNT, and I just don't understand it. As there's a great attempt at a kitchen sink. Doesn't quite fully get him over, but this will. The power of BitDon, the muscle of the Firm, the bodyguard, if you will. But now TNT is coming back, and TNT! BitDon is a large man, and that is a truly impressive feat of strength from Chris Taylor as BitDon crawls back into the corner, and we're going to get the Gigolo some action. Man, I did not expect to see BitDon get lifted up like that and tossed down to the canvas. Gorgeous Gary checking his back, making sure he's okay. As now it's the Gigolo who's going to face off with the newly tagged in member, the other half of the Bomb Diggity. My least favorite wrestler in the world, Big Pie. As there's a headlock from the Gigolo. Big Pie using the eyes or the hair or the face as leverage. But he's going to be taken down by a shoulder tackle. And the Gigolo blowing kisses to the fans as he tries to counter Big Pie, but it's not going to work. And Big Pie, the most dense skull in the league, Big Pie, my man, is using the headbutts to the advantage. And now he tags back in his partner, TNT. They're keeping Josh Vallon in their corner, not where he wants to be, really trying to cut the ring in half here. Keep Vallon from touching his partners. If he can't tag his partners in, he is going to be stranded. And these are not the men you want to be stranded with. as even the smallest of the three, Callus Miller, is an incredibly powerful man. As there is Josh Ballin making the tag to the Perfect Gentleman. With over 2 decades of experience, he is the best wrestler in the building. My good friend, Gregory Versetti. And we know Versetti and Big Pie, these two hate each other. No shortage of love lost between these two, as Versetti's going straight to the hair, and he yanks him down right by it. Bobby says, "You can't do that," senior official BA Bobby Gardner. However, Bobby's demonstration did not include hair when he showed it on himself, so it might be a little tough to understand. As Big Pie, getting back to his feet, but crashes right back down. Skull first. As Bit Don making his return to the ring after taking that big slam from TMT, he seems to be back, seems to be okay, and the double back elbow sends Pie back to the ground. Here's a cover from Bit Don, but it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, I know from experience with the firm, man, it's going to take a lot more than that to put away Big Pie. As much as I don't like the guy, I have to give credit where credit is due. He is a very strong competitor, not somebody to take lightly by any means. And Bit Don using every bit of his weight, crashing into the sternum of Pie.